Hello everyone and welcome back to Wayfarers East in another Heroclix tutorial. Where we last left off, we were talking about the things that are necessary in the game. Now today for this video we're going to be looking at these individual pieces themselves and the things that they have on them and the things you should be familiar with before starting the game. For this video I will be using a piece that the figure on top can be removed off of, which I will explain later. But it makes it a little bit easier to see, and so that's what we're going to be doing. Now, each dial has everything that you see on this dial, whether it be the symbols along the side here, or the numbers in the white, or even this symbol here. Now, a lot of times there will also be another symbol there, which we will get to in a little bit. But for now, we're going to be referring to everything in the front of the dial. Now, if you look, there is a little foot on the top symbol. That refers to a character's movement. Sometimes a character will have this symbol, which refers to the ability of a character to be able to fly. Now, whether or not the character can fly is irrelevant at this point. Just know that the top number refers to the character's movement. The second symbol, as you can see represented by the fist, is a character's attack. This represents the type of attack that a character can do. Sometimes a character may have two fists crossing lines with each other. For the sake of this video, I do not have a removable click that has the specific fist on it, but just know that it would look exactly like this with this two fists crossed. The next symbol is a shield. Now with the shield, as you can see right here, the shield is clear. Sometimes the shield will have a line through it, but other than that, there's never any different symbols that you should be aware of. And then finally, there's the little explosion symbol here on the right-hand side. And sometimes that might be replaced with two men walking or a little looks like a DNA symbol or something like that, but the explosion is the most common. Now I want you to look at the numbers inside the white area. The numbers that are directly next to the symbols refer to the value of the specific trait that the character has. So if you see, and I need to get a look at it here, there's the number 6 next to the foot, meaning the character's movement ability is the value of 6, and so on and so forth with the rest of the abilities. What these numbers mean, we will get to in a second. Just be familiar that these numbers coincide with the symbols that they are next to. Also, if you look above the damage explosion symbol, there is a number next to a lightning bolt. This number represents the character's range and how far they can make range combat attacks. If the number is 0, that means they are close combat only. And also, the lightning bolts, sometimes there may be more than one. If there is more than one, that means how many characters that character can target for a range combat attack. So if it would have a 9 with 3 lightning bolts, that means it can make a range combat attack targeting 3 separate characters at one time with a specific attack. Again, something we'll get to later. If you turn the dial, you'll notice that there is a name. In this case, we're looking at the dial of a Wolverine. There is not a specific one Wolverine in the game. There may be many others, but for this case, we're using a Wolverine. If you continue to turn, right here where there is nothing but black, sometimes there may be something else. As you can see in this dial right here, there is a purple T. That refers to a team ability, and in this case, the T stands for the Teen Titan team ability. Again, something that we will address at a later date. If you continue to turn the dial, you will see a number. In this case, it's a number 63. This is the character's point value, or how much it's individually worth on your force or build. You add these numbers together when working with different characters in order to make your force. So for example, if a game were to be played at 400 points, the total of your characters could not exceed that number. So you use these numbers in order to make sure that your build total is where it needs to be. Then right next to that we have another symbol, in this case with a gold outing. This symbol refers to the team set that the piece came from. In this case it would be the X-Men set, and the gold refers to super rare. If we look at here, it's a silver outing with a T inside, referring to a rare piece from the Teen Titans set. Also, if you look at this piece, we have a white outing with the Wolverine set, meaning that the piece is common. And then finally, you have a green outer layer, meaning that the piece is uncommon. There are also orange pieces, which refer to whether or not the piece is a chase or a special type of piece. And then last is the little number, meaning what piece the piece is in the set. So it could be 001, meaning it's the piece number 1. In this case we're looking at piece number 072, meaning it's the 72 or the 72nd piece in the set. That is a dial of a standard Heroclix character dial. Sometimes the dials may be too big, or they may be a jumbo dial taking up anything like 4 squares, and that's quite common, but the most common out of all of them is the single dial. And so that's how you identify it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for all other Heroclix information and tutorials by way of Furry. Like and subscribe and share with your friends, and I hope you all have a great day.